Hello, good morning. Good morning. This is Anne with Real Life Concerns. I hope you're all well. I'm going to get straight into this because I don't want this video to go over too long or run too long. So I'm going to get straight into it. Now, this is about employment, employers, and employment. Now, I had the opportunity to work for an agency a few years ago. Nurse 365, you're the best. You're very good. Nurse 365, I'm asking you please to keep up the good work that you have been doing, and we can always improve ourselves, and I know you'll find the way to make those improvements to satisfy your staffs that works with you. I had the opportunity to meet the manager, and I did not have the opportunity to meet the staff who works in the office. I had the opportunity to talk to them, to be friends with them. Joe, I have to say to you, my lady, that you're God's best creature. I'm not good with words, but I hope that sums up what I want to say about you. Because you were there for me every step of the way. From the day I started, going through my operation, going through a situation with my children. You understood that I have disabled children, and you assist me, you comfort me, you supported me through my process of fighting for my children. Joy, you've always been there for me. Even late at night when I had been going through so much that I don't know where to turn, I sent you an email and you replied. Thank God for you, and may God continue to bless you. Now, Nurse 365, if you're looking for an agency to work as a carer or nurses with Nurse 365, look them up. I live in Wolverhampton. They are in Whitchurch in Shropshire. Yeah, but it still works. They manage it so well. I've never been to the office. Never been. And for me to be talking like this and never set foot into that office, you must know that they manage themselves that well and manage all the staff that I'm able to talk like this about them. I appreciate you, and keep up the good work. Now, straight on to my latest employment. I ain't gonna call your name because you have not issued me a P45 as of yet. But when I applied for this job and I was given the opportunity to go and do an interview, I was very excited. I wanted to work locally because I wanted to be close to my children, because I have 2 children with disability, and I wanted to be close just in case, because one of my child disability take a turn for the worse. Okay, so I wanted to be close, that I can be here if they needed me. And I applied for a couple of jobs. In the end, I had an offer from the hospital, West Park Hospital. I had another offer from another company, and this one that there was 3, and this one that I took up, because out of all 3, I thought the third one I was going to learn something new. I was going to be challenged, and I like a good challenge. So I decided that I would take the third offer. Boy, how wrong I was. Anyway, I like trying new things, so I went and I tried. The first day I went there, it was like all friendly. They're very friendly. Don't get me wrong, they're very friendly. They're very polite. And they're a very small, what should I say? A small staff base. Okay? So, thinking that, okay, what was told to me in the interview, oh my God, I was so excited that I even went to Facebook with it. I was that excited. Little did I know that was all a lie. I'm going to just get down right to it. I ain't going to go through all the details, but I'm going to get through to the important bits. So I took the job in March of this year. Excited, ready, prepared. Oh, you wouldn't even understand. I can't explain how I felt about this job, walking into this new job. What I'll be learning, what I'll be giving back. Because I'm very passionate about working. Yeah? So anyway, I'm there and everything. I'm going through procedures and policies and everything like that. It took me a good 4 days. And I don't read like that. And I, what do you call it, blaze out their folders. Because I was that eager. I was so interested into learning about this new challenge that I'm taking up. So I flat out 4 days. Yeah. Okay. I'm now clued up. Waiting for my training to start. Because I've never been on any job where I haven't had training. Never been. And all I can hear is that it's self-explanatory. I hope I said that right. What job is self-explanatory? Even when I know, you've got to still train me. Because my knowledge that I have might be different to yours. So you've got to train me onto how to conduct myself, how to perform. Never happened. Not one day. And I thought, oh my Lord. So I started turning to the staff. And I was asking the staff, teach me, show me, explain to me, help me. I went to a lady there. 2 ladies. I ain't going to call your names out as of yet. I went to them and I says, listen, I'm the newest member here. Management is not showing me anything, not teaching me anything. They're not training me. But I want to learn. Can you help me? These 2 ladies took me on and they are teaching me what they know. They too did not receive any training. Is the training that they had previously in their job. This is a new role for me. I've never worked in this area before. New role. And they expect me to just... Anyway, it comes to this where one morning I went into work and I was asked to take a child on contact. For those of you who don't know what I mean by contact, is that I was asked to take this child to meet with family. I turned to them and I turned to management and I says, excuse me, are you serious? Yes, you're more than capable, and you're more than capable of doing this. I see how you work and I know you're more than capable. The children here loves you, they adore you, and because you work so well with them and they're going on with all this. And I said, hold on, I might be all this and the kids might be all this with me and adored me like that and all that, but you have not trained me. You have not trained me in how to perform this part of the job. You're asking me to do something that I've never done before. And on top of it, you're asking me to do it alone. I said, excuse me, but I'm not going to do this. Because one thing that I know, when it comes to children, vulnerable people say, you don't mess. Because you can get in so much trouble so quick that you probably wouldn't even get your head around it and let alone work out how you get where you're gonna be. Please don't let anybody put you on any duties that they have not trained you on, or else you'll find yourself in serious trouble. So I refused. And I refused on the grounds that I was not trained in how to perform this duty. It's a pandemic that we are going through at this moment in time, and we are not following the government guidelines, and I will not do that. You're not even providing me with PPE. You're not even providing me with information. But you're telling me to get in my car and take this child to meet the family. So I refused. And the management was trying to talk me around. I listened. I'm not an unreasonable person. I listened. And I go out. I made a few calls. And I come back and I says to management, I will not be taking anyone anywhere today on these grounds. And I told them my grounds, because I make sure that I know what I'm saying. I make sure that what I was going to say to him, I'm correct. And he was still trying to get me around doing this thing. And I says to him, I says, you have to train me. You have to give me some form of support. I says, okay, let's do it today, but give me another member of staff to go with. Somebody who has been on this before, who knows what they are doing. Oh no, they don't need 2 people. Company won't pay for 2 people to carry out one task. Company won't pay for me to be trained. And I turned to him and I says, look, I think I'm in the wrong place. I honestly believe I am in the wrong place, because I can't believe what I'm hearing. I said, I tell you right here, right now, that I'm seriously thinking of picking up my bag and walk out. But I know I'll be leaving them short. And that's not me. So I carried out my duty for that day. But I did not go on contact, because I wasn't going to do that. Because I said to the management, look, you ain't going to feed me to them wolves. Okay? I ain't going to allow you. So I carried out the rest of the duty for a few days. And I thought about everything. And I wrote a letter of resignation, not to my manager who I spoke to that day, but to the manager above. And I said that I am resigning because, and would you believe that management had not addressed the issues that caused me to be resigning? What that second management said to me is that, email said to me that, oh, we would regret to see you go. But I should have gone to first management. But second management said that they have spoken to first management and get the idea of what happened. Second management didn't come to me and says, well, nothing. Nothing. They said nothing. And I thought to myself, wow, 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 wow. I am so glad that I'm leaving this place because nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to care. So, if that was me, I'm second management and I have first management, and first management said to me that, okay, this is the reason why Han is resigning because of so and so. As second management, I would have to say to first management that I need to speak to Anne. And I would go to Anne and I would say to Han, let's sit down and discuss this. See where we have gone wrong, or how we can support you, because we value you, or not even value me. I want you to stay. If it's even for the simple fact that I know I would be short-staffed if I let you go, I would have come to you and says, well, listen, how can we address this? How can we make it right? What can we do? How can I support you? Employers, support your staff to perform for you. Because what I learned yesterday speaking to my husband, he's going through a little bit of things to himself. Yeah? And after I spoke to him, I realized something. And this is why I'm making this video. Employers, support your staff to perform for you. Your staff is working for you. Your staff is representing the company that you are running. Without the staff, you don't have a company. So don't sit there in your big chair thinking that, oh, you have the handle and your staff have the blade. Do you get me? Because you are wrong. Without your staff, you are nothing. Your staff hold the handle of that knife and you hold the blade. I want you to know this, because a lot of you don't respect your staff. You don't respect your staff. Start respecting your staff and your staff will perform for you. Your staff will take you to outstanding ratings. And I'm going to tell you this, I'm saying it with a deep passion here, because you are failing. A lot of employers are failing their employees. You can't be where you are without your employees. Okay, I'm angry and I said that. Now, I've left the job because I ain't working for people like that, because I will not work below standard. I always aim for standard above standard, because above standard, you're excellent. You get it? And you have a lot of staff who works diligently, who works not only for the money, because your pay is shit anyway, because what I got from you, I worked more elsewhere. Yeah? And you lied, you twist your little wages incentive and all this. It's not adding up to what you want it to add up to. It don't work. So you're lying from day number one. You're lying about what you are as a company, what you're expecting and what you're providing as a company, and you lied about your wage. I'm good at maths. And once I start getting my pay slips, I realized that you lied. But I did not let that bother me because I weren't there for the money. No. I was worse off working with you than I was staying at home. I could have stayed at home and earned so much more than working with you. So I wasn't doing it for the money. So I'm finished talking about you and your crappy establishment of a business providing care for children. You need to. It's only because I'm still, I haven't got my P45 yet. Because I'm going to start calling out you people. Because you people should be doing more. You're working with children here. You're providing something for children here that I'm telling you, I could do that easy. All you care about is paperwork. Oh, Han, you've done this with a young child. I heard about this that you've done. Great work. Can you put it down on paper for me? That's all you care about. You don't care about the child and says, okay, a staff have come up with something very good here for this child. Let's implement this. Let's look into this for this child. Let's improve this child's life. These children are struggling from day number one before they came into your care. All you are providing is stay-home nannies. That's all you're providing. You're not giving them what they need. I'm telling you. I'm moving on from them because I'm annoyed so bad. I'm moving on from them. I'm going to use another company as an example. When I first got into care, I'm going to call this one out. I'm not going to call the company out. I'm going to call the manager out here. Alison Campbell. Mrs. Alison Campbell. Alice, you were a manager who taught me what I know today. Working with you and your staff in the early part of my career as a carer, you taught me a lot. I learned a lot from the company that you was working for. And I'm going to tell you something, Alison Campbell. I'm going to say this about you. I'm a person who observe. I'm not very good with words. Excuse me. I'm not good with words, but I observe. And this lady, I remember when the company decided not to be trading in Wolverhampton anymore. And we had to take on, well, we had to be taken on by other companies. A lot of us end up with different companies. There was many companies that came over. They call it 2P. So we were 2P'd over to different companies. I went over to one which weren't too bad. Staff there was a little bit slacking, but they weren't too bad. But something that I learned right there is that when Alison decided to work for a new company, this company was new to Wolverhampton, and Alison was given the task of building this team. Would you believe that all the staff who was previously working for this lady leave and went back to her? All the staff from every other company that they went to, all of them went back to this lady, started up this new company. I've never seen it happen before. And I'm going to tell you why this happened, if you haven't figured out it by now. The reason why this happened is because this lady knew what she was doing. She knew how to look after her staff. She knew how to support her employees. Some people didn't get the opportunity to return because of their behavior. Because she don't take no nonsense from nobody. Whether you're an employee, whether you're a client, whether you're management, she don't take no shit from no one. So some staff had to persuade her to take them back. And she gave them chance. I respect Alison so much. I learned a lot from her, and I know from there, in this field, you don't take no shit, because that can land you in serious problems. And this is where I learned to work, because you have a passion to do the thing. If you're in any employment and you're not happy, and you don't feel like this is a job for you, you're only there for the money, stop. Find your purpose, and you will see how happy you are. And I hope that you'll find a good employer. Because if you don't have a good employer, even when you find your purpose, you're not going to be happy. So I'm not going to let my video go any further, because it's taken a long time. So what I'm saying to you is, find your purpose in life, your career purpose, sorry. Find your career purpose and find yourself a good employer, because there are good employers out there. I've named 2 today. Okay? So find them. They're there. And for the 2 that I named today, I wish you all the best in your business that you're doing. And I'm asking, and I will pray that you continue to do your best at all times. Your best by your clients, and your best by your, best by your employees, and best by your clients. I hope you all have a good day. Let's comment on this video, and I will see you again soon. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of the day. But please, please, please stay safe. Thank you and goodbye.